Well done, Australia. Well done, Australia. I wrote you off. I really did. But we know Australia likes to do things the hard way. How many games did they play in qualifiers? Almost 20 games. What happened in the first game against France? They scored first and then got beaten 4-1. And with Tunisia playing so well against Denmark, even though they lacked the cutting edge in the final third, they earned a point, and I fancied Tunisia against the Aussies. But Australia, they came up clutch with the goal through Mitch Duke, 23rd minute. They led for the longest ever in their World Cup history. That was the first time they held the lead at halftime as well. Tunisia had just a handful of chances. A lot of shots at goal, but in terms of clear-cut chances, just a handful. And they weren't taken. Msakni, Jabali, these guys were impotent on the day. But you got to give credit to Australia. When Tunisia had that chance in the 41st minute, big opening, the big block. 1-0 at halftime. Aaron Moy playing well in the midfield. Suta at the back. A lot better than he was against France. I have to say, their defensive stability was lacking against France, where they just couldn't deal with the balls in the box. You saw Giroud, Rabiot, Mbappe score headers. But today, the Aussies were resolute. And they pick up a massive 3 points in a must-win game. A draw would not have been good for Australia, because if Denmark went on to win their game, let's say Denmark beat France, right? Denmark still got a game left after, the France game against Australia with 4 points. If they do beat France, let's just say France got 3, right? And then play Tunisia. Most likely, they might beat Tunisia. So Australia put themselves in a really good position here, picking up 3 points with 1 match left to play against the Danes. And they would fancy their chances. They would fancy their chances going out there and scrapping to maybe a 1-0 win. Or a draw would not be enough if Denmark beat France. But let's say Denmark lose or draw against France. All Australia needs is a draw and hope that France beat Tunisia. The World Cup is heating up. We had a good game. Australia went out there, did their thing, represented for the AFC. And that's another win for the AFC. Saudi Arabia, Japan, now Australia, South Korea picked up a draw. Australia did lose, but the only team from the AFC that's been a letdown so far, Iran picked up a win yesterday. The only team is Qatar, the host. And it just magnifies how bad the hosts have been. Because everyone else getting good results, right? But well played to Australia. Massive, massive 3 points. As for Tunisia, they just screwed themselves, because this, on paper, would have been the easiest game to pick up 3 points in, and that's why I went for them to win 1-0. But they just didn't have that cutting edge in the final third. They're seasoned pros like Msakni, Slitty, Skiri, Sassi. Wabi Kazri came off the bench. These guys just couldn't show up on the day. And they got outplayed, and they got undone by a brilliant header by Mitch Duke. 23rd minute. Great run, great build-up, great movement of play. And Australia, their destiny is basically in their own hands. They beat Denmark, and they're through to the round of 16 for the first time since 2006, because that golden generation of players did very, very well, man. The likes of Harry Kewell, Tim Cahill, Viduka, Bresciano, Schwarzer, you know what I mean? And Lucas Neal, and the list goes on. But Australia lived to fight another day. All the boys from down under gonna actually go on to make a round of 16 appearance. It's left to be seen. This World Cup is heating up. France play Denmark today. Are the champions gonna vanquish the champions curse and go on to the round of 16? It's left to be seen. But guys, I'm your boy Dominic Rich. Just a quick review of this game. It's because I want to talk about it while it's fresh and not talk about it later. You know what I mean? Give myself extra work and more work to do. So big up to anybody from Australia watching. Congratulations. Let me know your thoughts down below. Subscribe if you're new. And until next time, peace out. Rich. Score hard. Peace. Also, guys, let me know if I miss any major talking points. And well done to Graham Arnold. I'll elaborate a bit more in my World Cup Digest show with Football Fair. All right? Peace.